What's up, guys? So I am done with recessive genes when it comes to ball pythons. What's up, YouTube? It's Baker. Welcome back to Blue Line Morphs, guys. Hope everybody's doing really well. It's the weekend for me. I'm just chilling. No real update, right? Got nothing else really going on. Had the first clutch that pipped, cut them open. There was a little confusion in the video. I had said I have 2 more clutches I'll be cutting open in 2 weeks. There's 4 clutches in there total left still, and another 1, 2, 3, probably another 4 to 6 clutches I'm expecting this season. But the 2 clutches I was talking about, not just 2 only in there. There's 4 in there, 4 clutches, but the 2 are going to be due to be cut in about 2 or 3 weeks. I'm really happy about that. We'll see what happens. Other than that, the babies are doing well. Everything's doing well, guys. Yeah, let's get into today's video. So I'm done with recessive genes when it comes to ball pythons. That's clickbait, guys. Straight up, it's clickbait. Every video I do, I always talk about the clown pied project, my pied projects, my clown pod projects. And I never really talk about, I have a lot of other snakes in here that don't have any recessive traits in them. However, some are pretty powerful. Some are really good looking animals. Some of these snakes you guys haven't seen a lot. So I figured today's video, I had a lot of people asking me about some of these other animals that I have mentioned in the past, but never really showed off, right? I'm always showing off the more high-end stuff. So I figured today I want to do a video all about my snakes I have in my collection that don't have any recessive genes. So none of the puzzle stuff, none of the clown pied stuff, none of the pied stuff. I want to show all the snakes, all the hidden talent in the racks that people don't get to see a lot. So that's all today's video is going to be, man. It's kind of an update on what's going on with some of these other animals that I have, what other genes I'm working with that we don't really talk about all that much. So with that being said, I'm going to start on this side first. This is the Freedom Breeder rack with some of my bigger females. So listen, I have 2 big normal girls. Before I even get into it, I mean, I'll show Big Mama. Everyone always asks about Big Mama. She's fresh out of shed. She's, up in the mid 3,000 range right now, grams. Just a big old normal girl. I'm going to show her off as much as I can. This snake will never go anywhere. I adore this girl. She gave me Eve, who's up there, which is the normal female that's head pied. So, well, I mentioned recessive. Anyway, I got 2 big normal girls, one of which is Big Mama. All right, you guys remember her? She's been in probably the 2nd snake, the longest tenured snake in my collection right now, actually. But I got 2 of those. The other one's the one from Sal. So let's get into this side. I'm not going to show off that one. She's not the normal. Let's get into this side. This girl right here is one of the girls I'm expecting to lay in about 30 days. I'm pretty sure she just hit her pre-lay shed. She's a big animal, man. I almost dropped her. She's a big animal. She is a pastel mystic girl. And I did pair her with that Coral Glow Black Pastel Trick Mojave male. Maybe some mystic potions. We'll see what happens. But she's real thick, and she's been hammering rats. So she came off food recently and just shed about 5 or 6 days ago. So I don't want to have her out all that much. But I picked her up. She's real fat looking right now, guys. Really cool looking animal. We're really excited about that mystic gene. Getting involved in there, some mystic potion stuff. Like I said, we'll see what happens. I got her part of that deal that I picked up all those snakes from my friend I used to paralift with. She does not want to go back in. Okay, one, honey. Okay, that's a really interesting animal. Big girl, gonna pop a lot of eggs out of there. So the other girl I have in this rack that I'm expecting eggs from, I haven't caught an ovulation. However, she's been hammering rats. She's a big, if you guys remember, this is the Orange Dream Fire Girl that I picked up, and the guy took a day off of work to get 4 snakes in, and then it turned out the guy, bad communication on mainly his part, to be honest with you. I never shipped this thing to Brooklyn. I had to drive into Brooklyn anyway on my day off, but here's a big old OD, Orange Dream Fire Girl. She's about 3,000 grams. She's been paired with my banana pied male a bunch of times. So she's been hammering rats. I haven't caught an ovulation, but I'm keeping track of it. She hasn't shed in quite some time. But here's another girl right here. Nothing crazy, but it is a nice breeder female, right? Really big animal. She's probably close to 6 feet long. I'd probably say 5 feet long. About 3,000 grams, 3,200 grams. So looking forward to maybe her laying a clutch for me. Really cool looking animal. I love what OD and Fire do together as they get older. They like that whitewash look to them. I like it. Big fan of it. We'll see what happens. I love to hit some nice banana OD Fire head pieds. We'll see what happens in there. Other girl over here, I'll show her off real quick, guys. She's gonna try to bite me. She's fresh out of shed. This is that big old spider girl that's trying to tag me, okay? She's still trying to put some weight back on. She had 3 or 4 meals already. She's looking pretty good, but it's the big older spider. It's the oldest snake I have in my collection. This snake was born in 2008, so she's, 13 years old and still laying 11 eggs for me. I'm really happy about that. We'll finish up on this side, man. Going kind of quick. I don't want to bore you guys. This girl's going to tag me too. But these guys don't get a lot of FaceTime. She actually looks like she's hypo right now. But she's just a big old butter girl. She's the one I picked up from my buddy. His friend really wasn't taking care of it all that well. And I said, bring her on over. No big deal. You can always go with it. It's a single gene animal. You always go with some breeder female. About 1,600 grams. Probably put her in that Bell Project. Just put her to like some type of Mojave boy or something like that. But big old butter girl sitting over here. Single gene animal. As my buddy likes to call them, egg layers. Not bad, okay? Let's go on this side. Look, all up here, all we got up here is all of our, I'll show this girl off, why not? This is technically my only holdback, as I knocked my camera over. This is technically my only holdback ever. This is Big Mama's offspring. This is a female. She's just a normal het pied, deep in shed right now. Honestly, I held her back just because it's my first clutch that kind of survived, even though a couple of them were a little dried out, if you guys remember. I kept her back, no big deal. Let's keep this thing going. What else we got? Look. Pied. Special pied. Clown. Where the hell, guys? What else we got in here? That girl's het clown. Oh, man. Okay. Here we go. They're all on the bottom here, right? I'll show this girl off right here. This is another girl just laid recently. She's back on food. She's had 2 rats. This is the bumblebee from Anthony from Oak Reptilia. She laid... Remember that one egg that I dropped, which is actually still holding its own. Doesn't smell as funky with that powder on it. Big old bumblebee girl. She's already back up to right around 1,800 grams. I expect her to be back up to size relatively quick. She's a really good eater of mine, so I'm really happy about that. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. Below her, we got this girl, another single gene female. Big fan of the single gene animals, man. You get nice egg layers, proof some things out. Add some things on, and some people just like the single gene animals. But big old Pastel girl that I also got from Anthony from Oak Reptilia. She laid 7 eggs this year for me, but 4 of them was slugs. So I got 3 in there. She was paired to the Coral Glow Black Electric Body Male, which you'll see in a little bit. But big old Pastel girl, she's back on food. All my girls have been back on food right away, except for this girl. This girl took about 3 or 4 weeks before she got back on. But she's back on, and I expect her to put on some nice weight really quick. She's another big girl. She's about 2,700 grams when she did lay. So I expect her to get back up to that size. We'll see if she has next year off or not. But now we're going to get into some of the more... Wait, I have one more girl to show you. Then I'm going to get into probably 4 of my most... Well, I have 2 more girls to show you. And then I have 4 of probably my most powerful animals that don't have any recessive traits in them whatsoever. This girl right here was my first ever morph, okay? So I had the original male that I bought, the normal, that ended up passing away right away on me. And then I went out and I bought Big Mama, right? And then I got this girl. This is just a pastel lesser. She's actually had pied too, but I wanted to show her off just because she'll probably never go to my pied projects because of the lesser. But she's my first ever genetic mutation or genetic morph or some type of gene in ball pythons. Just a lesser pastel. Really bad eater. This thing's closing on 2 years old and only about 1,000 grams, okay? And it's not because she doesn't get offered food. Trust me, she gets offered food a lot. Now this girl right here is part... Get out of here, you. She is feisty. She's been pounding food lately, guys. This is a vanilla yellow belly fire. Okay, she's also had hypo. I want to leave that part out. I haven't really put her in any hypo projects yet. I don't plan on really doing that. I don't know if I'm going to get into hypo. But right here, she's got a lot of genes in here. Really cool looking animal. Almost kind of reminds you of that OD Fire girl down here, right? Kind of washed out. But she's a really nice looking creature. Really light creature, animal. Been hammering rats. She's really long and kind of like thin looking for me. So I don't know if she's going to go this year. I have been pairing her with a banana pied male. So that create maybe some nice, banana, vanilla, yellow belly, fires, maybe some head pied, possible head hypos. That'd be a nice little, some nice clutch if it goes. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't seen any real bowl wrapping out of her, but she is hammering rats. So I'm probably going to feed her this week. She hasn't taken 2 rats a week, so we'll see what happens with her. I also got that animal in that whole deal with the Pastel Mr. girl, and this girl also I'm going to show next. This girl right here she's currently in her pre-lay shed, okay? Not going to take her out too much. She's my Pastel 8-ball spider, okay? Really good looking animal, really cool. She was also paired to my banana pied male, trying to make some solid hets, but she's I wasn't gonna keep her originally. I was gonna list her and listed the other ones, but there's just something really cool about kind of a gray snake, right? So I kept her back. Again, she's my Pastel 8-ball spider girl, okay? Really good looking animal, really good eater. Was hammering rats, put on some really nice size. I caught an insane ovulation from her probably about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. I posted on my Instagram, which is blue_line_morphs. She was gonna pop. So I definitely think she's going. Again, she was paired to the banana pied male. So we'll keep this thing going. This girl right here is the mom of the clutch from yesterday. Kind of the mystery girl, okay? We know banana, we know entry, we know pastel, we know butter. We think there's something else going on in here. I think there might be fire. Check her out. What do you guys think? But we're gonna try to figure it out because those babies over there, I got 7 different types. By the way, spoiler alert for the update video on the clutch. There's only one bell in there. The other one that looked like it was all white snake is really, really interesting. And I think it might be like a super pastel, a super banana, black pastel trick entry. So you'll take a look at that in a little bit, well, a couple videos from now. But this is the mom of that clutch right here. What we believe to be a banana entry pastel butter. Maybe something else going on here, not entirely sure. What do you guys think? All right, so now we'll show off, before we get to the last animal, I'll show this girl off. This is Luna. Luna doesn't get a lot of airtime. She's a belle. She's a super Russo though, right? She's a white diamond. Really gorgeous animal. She was the first snake I ever had to lay. And unfortunately, I did cook that clutch, if you guys remember. I have been trying to pair her to my Pastel Enchi Blade Leopard Clown male that I got from Redline Pythons. She did have one lock, but she hasn't been really, I don't think she hasn't been pounding rats. I'm going to try to feed her this week. Hasn't been eating all that much, so I don't think it really took. I don't think she's building. I do want to get that Russo gene involved with my clown projects, but we'll see what happens. But either way, Luna's one of those snakes that's never going to go anywhere. Really calm, cool, relaxed snake. One of my friends, as soon as she gets here, she loves to run in and check this thing out. And just a really good snake. Really, really powerful. I wouldn't say powerful, guys, but that Russo gene, I think there's a lot of potential there. Obviously being super Russo, all her babies are going to be Russo. And last but not least, I do have another bell in here, the super, don't you bite me. I have the super lesser that I got from Claire. He's over there, another bell, nothing crazy. And the last but not least, this is the dad of that clutch that I cut the last week. You saw the mom. What are you doing, buddy? You saw the mom before. He's another really, I would say, probably my best example of an animal with no recessive genes in it. Really cool looking animal. This, of course, is the Coral Glow Black Pastel Trick Mojave male. I don't know. He's just absolutely gorgeous. I was hoping to reproduce him in that clutch in there, or at least get close to reproducing him. I think there's one in there that looks very similar to him. I believe it is, it's him minus the Black Pastel. I believe it's the Coral Glow or Banana Black Mojave trick. But I'm waiting for them to shut out. We're going to take a look at all of them. But either way, guys, this is just a quick glimpse at some of the other snakes I have in here that don't have any recessive traits in them. Okay, I know a lot of guys tell me, listen, it doesn't have a recessive trait or it's not het for something, get rid of it. I like these animals. I think there's a lot to be said about really nice combinations when it comes to incomplete dominant traits. So that's almost all of them, guys. I think it's probably a few I went kind of quick today, man. Everything else is probably het for something, right? I got a banana in there, it's head clown, stuff like that. But that's pretty much all my animals that don't have any incomplete, any recessive genes in them. I'm never getting rid of my recessive stuff, guys, obviously, right? I love them. They make some of the nicest animals. But I don't think we should ever sleep on an animal that doesn't have any recessive traits. Kind of like the boy I just showed you, or the female that laid the eggs. The female that laid the eggs that I cut last week, okay? Really cool looking animals. Even that vanilla, right, the OD Fire Girl, that vanilla yellow belly Fire Girl. Really cool looking animals. Don't have any recessives, at least none that are visual. That's the end of the video, guys. Hope everybody's doing really well. Not too sure what Saturday's video is going to be like. We'll see what happens this week. Want to get ahead of the game, film this video now. But hope everybody's doing really well. We're up over 5,000 subscribers, which it blows my mind. I really appreciate it, guys. A lot of the content's going to get a little much better. Now that New York's starting to open up, I'm going to try to go to a different location, whether it's Lance Marine World, the Reptile Zoo out east, or Bronx Zoo, Central Park Zoo, stuff like that. See if I can use my credentials, maybe get some back I don't say back alley, but behind the scenes looks from these reptile rooms. Maybe, see what happens. That'd be pretty cool, right? I'm gonna try to do that. I've got some egg cutting coming up, everything else, some more clutches coming. Hope everybody's doing well, guys. As always, listen, I appreciate it. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Comment down below. Give me a thumbs up, man. I want to keep this thing moving. Next stop, 10K. Listen, I appreciate it, guys. I love this shit. As always, I greatly appreciate it. Be safe. Please remember, watch your six.